Rex, I'm sorry I'm late. I was stuck at Paseo on I-25. You know, what I love to do is I love to celebrate. And I love to celebrate excellence, which we're doing today. And I love to celebrate success. I'm a business guy that ran for mayor. I love to see people making money. I like to see backhoes turning. I like to see hammers swinging. Some of you who may not know, my trade is in the construction industry. Been a contractor all my career. Been a project manager, superintendent, had our own business, estimator, you name it. And so I understand assemblies. I understand how buildings go together. I understand how houses go together. And this is just a great story we have today. And we're going to have a number of speakers to talk and to celebrate what Paul Allen Homes and what Rex Wilson have been able to do. I'm going to say a few brief comments, and then I've got a list of speakers that I'd like to bring up. First of all, Steve Hale, who's the program director for Build Green New Mexico, is here. Isaac Brazil, who's owner of Go Green New Mexico. Gary and Vivian Labs, Paul Allen Homes customers. Michael Luzier is here, President and CEO of the NAHP Research Center, who's going to do the awards presentation. And of course, Rex will say a few words. If you remember a couple of months ago, we talked about the energy code in the city of Albuquerque. And we talked about who's better at being efficient and taking technology and putting it on the ground. Is it government doing it with the stick, or is it private industry doing it through innovation? And where it's true that with Sandia Labs and other places, we certainly do get a lot of innovation out of the government. But when we look to the private sector and we look to home builders to take those technologies and put them to the highest best use as they see fit into a quality product, the result is what you have today, and Rick's done a wonderful job with that. So it's just a situation where people are starting to catch on. And we talk about sustainability in the city of Albuquerque. When you see me at press conferences, whether it's a photovoltaic array that we do, or whether it's lighting efficiencies, or other things that we're doing in the city of Albuquerque to be sustainable and to be good stewards of our natural resources, you will always hear me talk about return on investment. And that's what Rex does. And he talks about, yes, we can do great things for the environment, and we should do great things for the environment. We can do it in such a way where the return on investment is there for the owners of the home, for our community, and for the builders. So congratulations, Rex, on taking that business model. And other people are following you. You're an industry leader in a lot of ways. So I want to say, as a mayor, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Here's an interesting statistic. Albuquerque, since January of 2012, green builds in the city of Albuquerque now account for 73% of single-family home submittals. Wow. So people are getting the message, and we didn't have to make them do it. They're doing it because it's the right thing to do, and it's a smart thing to do. So anyway, I just want to come out today and say congratulations. I know we have a lot of people that talk. The first person I want to bring up is Steve Hale, who's the program director of Build Green New Mexico, to say a few words.
For those of you that don't know what that greenfield path in the city of Albuquerque and that 73% represents, those homes are required to be at a HERS 60. And what that means is they are 40% better at a minimum than a code-built home. So we're looking at not the 2012 energy code or the 2015. We are way out in the future as far as the energy efficiency goes for 73% of the homes permitted this year. Well, the Green Building Program is not new to the Home Builders Association. It was started in the 90s. In 2006, we formally became Build Green New Mexico, and we are a certification and education program. We were led, I would say, mostly by green builders, but we knew at the very beginning that it was going to be the production builders that were going to take this mainstream. And when I sat down with Robert Lupton and Rex, we, they came to this, not that, hey, I'm a tree hugger and I want to build green, I don't care what it costs. They said, I'm a businessman and we want this to make sense and we want it to work. And that's where they started from, and they have truly led the production builders in the city of Albuquerque. They were the first ones, and when they had the success that they were showing, guess what? The other local production builders and the national builders took notice, and they quickly came on board. And so now every major production builder that builds in the city of Albuquerque is building green. And I truly thank Paul Allen Homes for being the ones that led the way on that.
Thanks, Steve, for those comments. And proof's in the pudding. We talked to Rex a little bit before today, and here's what he said. My customers are buying the homes built to order. We enjoy 8 pre-sold homes a month with a backlog of approximately 50 homes at any one time. And that's at a time when the housing market's down. So imagine when this thing starts taking off. We'll get that much done. Fast tracks is in place right now. Get your building permits on time. But I also want to thank Steve too from Build Green in Mexico. One of the things that I learned in construction, I started out with a tool belt and steel-toed shoes like everybody else, and swinging the hammer. And one of the things you learn is when you try to implement technology, you have to have something that a foreman can understand. You have to put things, in a format where somebody that's actually out there swinging the hammer can understand it, and it's identifiable and understandable. And I say that not because they're very bright people, but if you get too wonky with it, do the wonky on the science side. Once you put it on a piece of paper, make it buildable, and you really do a good job with that. The next person I want to bring up is Isaac Brazil, who's the owner of Go Green in Mexico.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Isaac Brazil. I'd like to congratulate Rex for his achievements. Go Green New Mexico brings a staff of engineers, green verifiers, and HERS raters to the construction team. We perform the third-party verification, the quality assurance, the energy modeling, the performance testing, and whatnot for the builders. The verification process is a very rigorous process. We document and ensure that all the installations have been installed with quality. We hold the builder accountable for, and all their subcontractors for all their installations to ensure that the quality, that the customer indeed gets the quality that the builder expects them to deliver. The certification process in general is very rigorous. It goes through us first, and then obviously it goes to Steve Held, who does another back check and NAHB before the certificate is issued. The certification is more than just a certificate. It's a representation of quality, comfort, energy efficiency, durability, and all the other aspects that go along with green building, including environmental responsibility. Again, on behalf of our team of HERS raters, green verifiers, and engineers, I'd like to congratulate Rex for his achievements and continued success and dedication for building gold certified homes.